While we can enjoy really nice autumn weather in most parts of Europe, we shall prepare ourselves for rougher times lying ahead. We face that the surge in energy prices leads to a loss in purchasing power, which will cause the economy to slow down, unemployment to go up, and insolvencies to increase. Fiscal policies in many countries tries to offset these headwinds from the high energy prices. But we shall have in mind that the power of fiscal policy is limited. The experience in the United Kingdom just showed how difficult it is to go ahead with too loose fiscal policy. The measures were not reasonable and financial markets punished the government immediately. While the Bank of England tried to limit the repercussions on the financial sector, they stood still and did not give in the game of chicken by buying large parts of government debt. So the message shall be clear of all policymakers. You can go ahead and support the economy, but you have only a limited toolbox. Also, the monetary policy is not there to support the economy these days. At the IMF and World Bank meetings, central bankers from around the world made clear that their number one priority is to fight inflation. And that means that monetary policy is likely to tighten further, regardless of a slowdown in economic activity. Therefore, the ECB and the Fed are likely to go ahead with further rate hikes. We expect now the ECB to bring up their monetary policy rate, the deposit rate, to 3.0% at the beginning of 2023, and the Fed will go as high as 5%. In this environment, the long-term government bond yields are likely to increase for some time in the next couple of weeks. But looking ahead and looking into the 12-month horizon, we think that government bond yields will come down again. With the expectations of the Fed cutting interest rates by the end of 2023, we also think that the long end in Europe is likely to show some moderation, and we expect 10-year government German bond yields at 2% in a 12-month horizon. In this environment, the headwinds for the economy are high. Therefore, Europe is going into a recession, and particularly Germany, where we forecast a GDP contraction of 1.9% in 23. The euro area on aggregate is likely to tank by 0.9%, and although the US is likely to show an unchanged GDP number in 23, here as well we have at least a technical recession in the first half of 23.